All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Model 3, and we also have an old Model 3 here. So this one's a brand new Model 3 Performance, and then we've got over here I believe it's a 2022 Model 3 Performance. They both have the white interior. This one is stealth gray, and then this one is the black. But let's go ahead, switch this around, and take a look at them. So here is the brand new Model 3 Performance right here. Man, I got to say, seeing it in person, it looks really, really good. The front end is more aggressive. It kind of looks like a Model S almost. It just looks really, really good. And that front lip, that dark front lip, it's kind of a satin black. It just looks so good. And then you've got the original Model 3 here. And now in terms of the rims, I got to say, I think I might like the older ones more. I don't know. It's hard to say. They both look good, but I kind of like the older ones a little bit more. I don't know. I feel like these are a little bit more angular. They have some sharper cuts on them. But I mean, I really like both of them. Something that does this one a huge deal, or a huge favor, is definitely being a little bit wider. Those rear tires are definitely much wider. Compared to these are much thinner. I believe these are probably, I think they're 235. Yeah, so these are a 235, and I think these are a 275. That is a big, big difference. So another difference that you're gonna see on the new Model 3 is these tail lights. So here you have the new tail lights. They are actually fully built into the trunk. So when the trunk goes up, so do the tail lights. And that's why they also have lights down here on the new Model 3 Performance, which is super cool. And then take a look at this rear diffuser. It's like a satin black, which is really nice. And it's got some nice fins at the bottom there. It looks super good. Look at that, how it's just empty. That's so weird. I mean, that's just crazy. Look at the difference. This is the old Model 3. There's basically no diffuser at all, and it's just like a plastic. Compared to the new one, it's just got this big beefy diffuser, which is awesome. And then here's the old tail lights. So if we open up the trunk here, tail lights stay. Well, one part of the tail light stays. And then you'll also notice that one has one power strut. This new one actually has two power struts. And here is the difference in the wing. They're both a satin carbon fiber, but what you'll notice is the original wing is just one continuous same piece, but the new one actually has a bit of a curve to it right here on the end, which is really cool. So there's those two struts that I was talking about, those two power struts. And another thing that you're gonna notice on the old Model 3 here, see how this is all hard plastic here? This is hard plastic up here. If we go to the new Model 3, you can see this down here is carpeted, and you actually have extra storage over here, so that's opened up. This up here is carpeted. This is carpeted as well, which is super nice. Charge port seems about the same. Let's go over to the old one. Yeah, they seem about the same. Once we get towards the front, one of the differences that I'm noticing right here in the fender well, you have a little less coverage on the old one compared to the new one. See that fender liner? The plastic sticks out a little bit farther. That's something that I noticed. And also, if you see, the old Model 3 didn't continue that camera line, that body camera line, into the door, but on the new one, it continues into the door. So that's pretty cool. In terms of the brakes, they look mostly the same. There's not a big difference. I think they might have different like brake pads or something like that, but overall they look pretty similar. You've got Pirellis. These are also Pirelli, so pretty similar there. And then in terms of the front end, we already kind of covered this, but you've got that front lip, you've got the new headlights. The Performance has unique brake duct kind of vents there. Here's the original Model 3. You got those old headlights. I think these are Matrix. Yep, those are Matrix. You got the fog lights there. And then, other than that, let's go ahead and step into this brand new Model 3 Performance, guys. Oh my goodness. This is actually going to be the first time that I'm sitting in one. Now, he just picked this up just a few days ago, and I am super excited to see how these seats feel, because these are unique to the Model 3 Performance. Very, very nice looking seats. The white leather on, I don't know if it's just all Teslas, but it just seems softer. I don't know, like I have black in the Cybertruck that I have, and it just seems a little bit harder. But either way, moving on to these door panels, look at how nice these are. Really nice soft touch here, soft touch, and then you got carpet in there. Just super nice, and then you've got carpeted down here as well. It's just such an upgrade compared to the previous Model 3. You've got all leather right here. This is a new satin carbon right there. You've got the new steering wheel with the haptic feedback. Actually, no, I think these are buttons as well. Let's go ahead and take a seat in here, guys. Okay. Sitting in the new Model 3 seat. This is, wow. Okay. That's really comfy for being a sports seat, I have to say. Wow. And that bolstering is intense. On the sides here, that bolstering, really, you definitely notice it, for sure. You definitely notice it. And I like the headrest. The headrest is soft. Very, very nice. Let me actually go ahead and close. That door sounds so good when you close it. I'm actually going to go ahead and turn on the cooled seats because I was interested to see how those feel. The fans are getting started. Oh wow, the scroll wheel, when you click on it, it goes in a lot more compared to like the Cybertruck and like the Model S. Here is the center console area. So you got this new center console. Using the ventilated seat right now, I gotta say it feels similar to the Cybertruck. Nothing has felt as good as the Model S refresh. Those ventilated seats just are next level. But it looks like that is stuck in place. But then I think, oh, is that having a, okay. So it looks like we are already having a little bit of an issue there, huh? Because I think you're just supposed to push it and it should come back. So that's weird. But then you've got the armrest here. I love these seats, man. I just wish they did a black headliner. I feel like that would have just really, really like put it over the top. I love the ambient lighting. That looks amazing. The headliner feels a little bit soft. I feel like there's some padding on there. But boy, it feels really nice. Just so much better. You've got like a touch button kind of. It's kind of a click right there. And the sound of the door just is so different. And then you've got like a soft touch material right here on the seat for the controls. This is similar to the Model S. So this is, you know, I got to say, this is, in my opinion, it's like a mini Model S. It absolutely is. Let me go ahead and go into the older Model 3 and sit in that interior and let you guys know what I think. Obviously, this one's older. I mean, you know, this one's had a good life. It's older. So let's get a sit in here and see what we think. First off, the seat is definitely actually softer, I must say. The seat is softer, not even close to, like, you almost don't feel any bolstering at all. But the seat is very, very soft. Ooh, the headrest on the new one is much, much softer also. But taking a look at this one, I definitely like the new steering wheel a lot more, for sure. This is harder up here, just not as much padding. And look at this. See how all of this is just hard plastic? All of this is a little bit soft, but just nothing compared to the new one. This is all hard plastic down here. All hard plastic. This is a little bit padded, but under here, hard plastic. Here's the original center console. The new one is just so much nicer on so many levels. And taking a look at the back seat, wow. It would be, we gotta give these seats a clean. It would be interesting. This would definitely be a good video. But here's the back seats on the old Model 3. And then if we take a look at the back seats on the new Model 3, we've got carpet down here. You've actually got a full leather piece right here. They're perforated. Wow. Just so much nicer, man. And then you've got a screen in the back here. I mean, it's just a entirely new level. This is soft and covered in leather. This is soft and covered in leather. All they're missing is a black headliner. That's it. That is the only thing they're missing, in my personal opinion, is a black headliner. But anyways, guys, ooh, I like how they painted the speaker right here white. That's really cool. Let's go ahead and get a door closing sound test here. So I'm gonna do the old Model 3. Wow. And you hear that. I wonder if they finally fixed that. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I wonder if they finally fixed that. That happens over time on the old Model 3s. But let's go ahead and close this. New one. It's just got a nice thud. Just a very nice thud. That's super nice. Most likely it's because it has 2 contact points versus just 1. This has this here, which goes into there. The old one just has that latch right here. But that's just such a nice thud. It sounds so, so nice. Last thing that I wanted to go ahead and compare with you guys is the frunk. Let's go ahead and open up the frunk in both of these and take a look. Let's take a look at the frunks. If you look at the hood difference, the original hood, or the new hood, is more square compared to the new one's a bit more rounded. And then you don't have those hexagon patterns anymore. You have X's. That's interesting. So here is the new frunk. It's definitely completely different, just in terms of the whole shape. Windshield wiper fluid is up front compared on the old one. It's in the back. You've got a tow hook right there. Tow hook is now here on the new one. And nothing crazy different up here. You don't have like any carpeted stuff like the Model S. The Model S is actually carpeted here. You don't have that on the Model 3, the new Model 3. So not too much different here. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alrighty guys, going for a quick little drive in the 2022 Model 3 Performance. Just gonna see how it feels, and we'll jump in the other one, just get a quick feel. So we're driving it right now. We're in sport mode, heavy steering weight. Just gonna get a quick feel. Probably close up the windows here. But let's, all right, let's see what we got here. It's so weird. I'm used to being in the Cybertruck, so this just feels so low. It just feels so low. Oh my God. god, that's so weird. All right, so let's it's pretty stiff, but it's not that bad so far. Pretty stiff, but still unable to restart after this drive without a key. That's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up this road a little bit. We'll give it a little bit of a juice. Pretty good. See how it feels on the bumps here. It's not overly stiff or anything. It's really not that bad. Let's see, the speed limit here is 30. Okay. All right. And this will also give you guys a good chance to get a listen to the interior sound, like take that interior sound in. There's a little bit of body roll there. Turn in here. You've got like that gravel sound right here. Alright guys, so I'm pulling up, gonna switch into the new Model 3 Performance and see how that one feels real quick. But overall, I mean, honestly, this one felt great too. This one. Okay guys, we're in the new Model 3 Performance here. I'm gonna go to dynamics. We are in insane acceleration. Ride and handling is on sport. Steering weight is on heavy. We are set. So let's, wow. Okay, so the seat is so different how it hugs you. So different how it hugs you. And then, oh my gosh. Just also the new smell, gotta love it. I love on the steering wheel on the new one, you've got a really nice place for your thumb. That's really nice. I'm hearing less rocks kicking up in this one. In the old Model 3, I could hear all the rocks hitting the fender liner, and it almost sounded like it was just right on the metal. This, I hear it a little bit, but nothing to the extent of the old one. The steering wheel is definitely much bigger. So weird. These haptic buttons are a little bit different. All right, guys. So we are going. We're turning right here, and we're gonna give it a little bit of juice, just to see how the difference is. Here we go. So, wow. Okay, definitely, without a doubt, more power, and it has a different sound to it as well. It has a different sound to it, without a doubt. It's weird. it's hard to explain. It's like, it's almost like it's stiffer, but also more, whoa. What the hell? What the? Why does the steering feel so different? What? How did they... The steering feels so different for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel like I had to steer more. Or I think for whatever reason, changing those modes on the steering make a huge difference, I think, in this one compared to the old one. Yeah, the power is definitely much more in this one, without a doubt. But let me turn the steering to light, and let me go ahead and turn here and see if it feels different. I don't know. I don't know if it's just because it's a bigger wheel, a steering wheel, but I feel like I have to turn. That's weird. I feel like I have to turn a lot more. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm really, I don't know. I feel like for whatever reason, I feel like you have to turn more in this one. I'm not sure. That's just kind of what I'm feeling like right now. I don't know. It could just be an illusion with the steering wheel being a little bit bigger, but I feel like I have to turn this one more to make like the same kind of turn, essentially, which is weird. But alrighty, guys, that I think is going to wrap up this video. Let me know what you guys think about both of these. I think the new Model 3 Performance is just, it's almost a completely different car. It is just so much nicer in every way. This is, I personally would have never bought another Model 3 until this. This is something that I would buy again. Or this is something that I would definitely consider buying, is this right here. This is amazing. It's just so much better than the other Model 3. It's just, I mean, the other Model 3 is such a good deal, but this is also like such a good deal. Like it's really quite amazing. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and peace out.